Howdy folks, welcome to episode 11. We're going to continue where we left off last time. And let me put this in flying mode so we can actually move. And we're going to lay our track here that that connects our, whatchamacallit here. Let's get this. We'll get our track laid that connects the, here, let me see, where on the map are we? Oh yeah, okay. Let's just try directly connecting it and see if it will fit or if it needs modification from there. Let me see. Oh, it's going that way. Okay. Yeah, alright. So we're going to come out this way. We come out this way. Come out a little bit wider. No reason to make it sharp. And then, I think... Can we maybe swap this? I think we can swap this. Let's go like this. Let's take this out. And let's see if maybe we can get this to go the other way. Let's go left switch. I think this will work. Should that? No, it's close enough. Yeah, that'll actually work. Let's do this. We're going to take out this and this. And let's see if it'll get this to go the way we want it to. Track. We'll link this to this. I think we need to get rid of that branch there too. We'll probably need to get rid of that if we can. Maybe? Is it going to go? I guess it's not. Okay. And the rocks here. Oh, those are pine cones. The rocks are underneath. The rocks are far enough underneath. They're not going to do anything. Okay. All right. And then we'll go like, whoops, G. And we'll hit this. Let's just try connecting it directly and see what happens. It's probably going to go through the building. We'll see if it does or not. We'll give it a shot. Let's see if that's going to make it around the building. Oh yeah, that will make it around the building. Okay, so let's try it then. Get rid of this. Try it again. G. Huh. Nope. There we go. That sound always reminds me of the... Perhaps if we built a large wooden badger. Now, Lancelot, Galahad, and I leap out of the rabbit. Who? Okay. Alright. No, I'm not going to quote the entire scene backwards. Okay, and that... Are we going to make it? I don't know. I don't know. That's going to be a little tricky. We'll find out. We're going to find out. Okay. See if we can get rid of that right there. It doesn't look like it's going to go, so I might have to get rid of that anyway. Okay, and then just go like this. Oh, you know what we need to do too is we need to extend this. Yeah, I keep doing that. Whoops. Go like this, this, and this. And then I'm like trying to hit A or W, or you know what I mean? I'm trying to hit one of the WASD keys to get moving again. Alright, we can do this, and we can even connect that back onto the main line if we want to at some point in the future. But for right now, I think we'll just leave it like this. Alright, and that... There's one more here. There we go. Okay. So I think we should be good as far as that goes. Let's come up into here. Let's go like this. Let's open the door. There we go. There we go. Probably need fuel. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Not so much. All right. So we're going to back up. Reverser. Let me turn this down too. because that's going to be really loud. And yep, our switch is good for right now. And we'll probably throw some more cars on there. Because, you know, we only got, what, 4 cars? Yeah, we'll probably throw some more on there because we got to go all that way. I don't know. I don't think we need that much to make. I don't think we need that much to make, here. There we go. To make coal. I guess we'll be using coal in multiple industries and everything too. So we're going to take this slowly because we've got this thing right here to worry about to begin with. This thing right here. Is it going to hit anything? It doesn't look like it's going to. And I don't think much of this is colliding. We're going to find out. Oh, I guess it is. I guess it is. All right. Good thing I slowed down. All right, we're going to go back and we'll redo this chunk of track. Let's go like this. Yep, we'll redo it. We'll just come around a little bit more. We'll come out a little bit wider. That's fine. Not a big deal. All right, and then brake. Okay. And I probably should have hit the whistle there. All right, let's do this. And we're going to lay the second piece before we get rid of the first piece. Hopefully it's not connecting to the wrong end. You know what I'm talking about? All right, and we'll bring it out to where this tree is, maybe. I really hope it's not going to do this stupid thing where it decides it's going to change elevations for no good reason, right? Okay, and then we're going to connect to this. If it'll let me. It's not going to. There it was. Did you see it? It was like green for just a one frame. Right down where it's going lower and then it goes higher. Oh, there was again! No, past that part. In fact, never show this again. There we go. Alright, much better. Let's take this one out. And then we need to clean up again. Yeah, it really is a shame that you can't put the stuff back that you've cleared out. Because it would look nicer, you know? Because now we have like 2 paths cleared instead of just the one. Alright, let's go like this. Let's try this again. Alright. We're coming into town. You know, we should have like a... We should make a big loop or something that we can use to turn around. Because this seems like it... It seems like it should be a teardrop and all that stuff too. Should probably put in a couple things. Alright, so we're going to bring in... Is it... this way? There we go. Bring in these 2 cars. See if we can get them to... Is it a helicopter? It sounds like a helicopter outside. Okay. And... Is it... Huh. Okay. It's not going to let me pull that string. Alright. We got cordwood. Yeah, so I think what we could do is we can make a big teardrop out here. Because it looks like there's enough room to turn around. Because where else do we have to turn around? We don't. Yeah, that definitely needs to... I mean, that actually does look a little tight, doesn't it? Let's see, what size is our... No, no, that one's about the same size. Okay. No, we should be able to fit it in here then. All right, that's what we're going to do then. So after we get done loading these up, I wonder what it did that it took that long to load it. Okay, Bell. Deplane, deplane. Okay. There we go. the almost whistle. The half-hearted whistle. Okay, we're going to load these up. And then we're going to build that out before we get too many more cars on here. And since we're going to back up, whoops, we're going to go to the buy screen. And we're going to buy the cordwood cars. Here are the bulkhead flats. Alright. And we're going to order... Customize. Is that where we get our quantity? Yeah. We're going to do 4 of them. And I guess it's not going to let us do individual colors, but that's okay. And then where did it put them? Oh, I put them over here. Okay. Whoops. And then we're going to go like this. Here. Let's re-rail these. Let's try this again. Re-rail. There we go. We're going to rail it there. And we're going to re-rail there. Where's the other 2? We bought 4 of them. Where's the other 2? Oh, I put them way up there. Okay. That's place. That's closed. There we go. I'm going to do this one as I bounce off the tree. There. And one more. This one. Because then we can do all of our stuff in one shot here. Okay, so we're going to turn off the brakes on that. The brakes on that. Okay, now we should be able to back up. Alright. Okay, so reverser. Now we have 8 cars, so we should be able to... There we go. Alright. I guess we need to get off this chunk of track first. There we go. Alright. Okay, so we need to... We're going to get rid of this piece. Because we want to put... not that. We want to put... There we go. We want to put a switch in here. Right switch. And then we're going to go... Get rid of this stuff because this is going to be a touchy area. And we don't want distractions. We don't want to be able to not see our little intersection here. So we're going to get rid of all this. Okay. And that one too. Alright. So then we're going to go around... whoops. We're going to go around this way. Let's go like this. And let's... what is our... Let's do fixed... Where's it going? There we go. Okay, so we're going to go like this. Let's do our... There we go. Like this. We're going to come out that far. And then this one we're going to do... let me see. We're going to come out like this. There we go. All right, and then we're going to go the other way. Let's go like this. Let's see what kind of radius we have here. That looks good. Okay, so we want to come in a little bit more. 150 meters. We're going to come up. Maybe we should go like this and just come up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we're going to do that. And then we're going to do the same sort of deal and come down. There we go. It's not going to let us do that. Okay. All right, so we'll do this first. And let's start. No, we'll keep it at 200. All right, so we're going to do this. And then we're going to level off. And then we're going to have to come in. Yeah, it's going to have to be kind of tight to get around this. Let's see what we've got. I mean, we could have just started turning earlier, couldn't we? Yeah, why don't we do that instead of coming all the way out this way? This doesn't make any sense to come out all this distance. And let's get rid of this while we're out here, because it might be the only obstacle. Oh, there's one more. Okay. I'm doing this, and then I'm going to have to move it or something, right? That one we did, yeah, okay. Get rid of that one. All right, so let's do this. We're going to take away this one here, and instead we're going to do this, and we're going to do the medium so that we don't have to worry about the slope on it. And then we're going to come around this way. Let's see what it takes to get halfway. It looks like that's going to be about the turn radius. Maybe we can get away with 45. See if it'll let us get away with 45. And then we're going to come down a little bit. There we go. Okay. And then let's see what it takes to get back. Okay, so there we go. $65. I mean, that looks good. That looks like that should connect with the rest of it. So we're going to go like this, and then we're going to turn off the whatchamacallit. And then we'll see if we can just get this to connect. See if we can get the green. There we go. All right, so let's go through this. Make sure we don't have anything that's going to make us crash. All right, if I hit something, it should hit my feet too. So I'm kind of hoping that if there's anything that's kind of hidden or hard to see, that it'll smash my feet and make me fly into the air. Like that. See, because if we hit that, yeah, see, it does. No, not really. It didn't do it very much that time, did it? Okay. We just got to keep an eye out for those sneaky little things. Okay, and then this is going to be a kind of a slow turn. And I know I haven't put up all the signs and stuff. I really should be putting up deco and signs and stuff. I haven't had time to do deco and everything this time around. All right. So we need to take the brake off the very last car, because we left the brake on that one. There we go. And we should be able to load up the rest of these. See if we can do it. And so we're going to go there. There we go. That should get us up there. Almost there. And then, yeah, that way we should be able to you can either back out or you can go around the teardrop, you know. So it gives you the option either way. And we'll get these loaded up, and then we should be able to take that back to the coal mine. Cool. Alright, and then we're going to go like this. They're doing 3. Oh, maybe that's why it took so long, because they got to do 3 loads, not 2. So what is that, 90 seconds? It's about 30 seconds per. All right. And then as soon as this... All right, let's do it. Good timing. And bring these up, and hopefully we don't have any hills we can't make it up. Right? I think this is pretty much just straight across the desert, though. I don't think we really have any significant hills. Not sure why it keeps turning off my flying. I swear it used to not do that when you'd get into the cab. Okay. Let's go like this. All right, so we're coming around this way. Yeah, it makes more sense because we're not doing the stop and go around the corner all the time. That's 2. Go like this so we can see. And then we've got to go all the way back. Our switches should be good. I think we're going back to the coal mine, aren't we? Aren't we going up here? We're going to go through this, through the middle, up this way, and then up this branch, right? That brings us to the coal mine? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Okay. And then we have... What is it we're bringing the beams? Oh, we're not bringing the beams to the coal mine, or the cordwood to the coal mine. We're bringing it to the smelter. Aren't we? Good thing I checked. Okay, so that is... Where'd we go? Lost. We're up here. Okay, so we need to bring that up here. Yeah, the smelter. Okay. So this... We're going to come around this way and this way. Yeah, okay. Hopefully we don't have any big hills. All right, so we're going to do that, and then we're going to go that way. Okay. No, I got it now. I knew that. I was just testing you guys. Okay, so actually we do want to back out of here, but we should test this. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just test this and make sure it works. I was going to back out, but I think we'll just test it and make sure it works, and then we'll we'll just drive backwards to the other place. That'll actually bring us forward to the cord. I think we do need to be facing that way because the cordwood has that. I don't remember if I set up the cordwood to do the. I don't remember if I set up the cordwood to where we have to do all the shunting and everything to get the cordwood unloaded at the smelter. I think maybe I made the drive-by thing again. Okay, we're gonna watch this. Are we zoomed all the way out? I guess so. It always feels like there should be another level of zoom. Like there should be 4 zooms. I liked on Empyrean and other games where you can zoom with the mouse wheel, and I hooked up the mouse wheel to a macro so that I could just zoom way out. Like into space. That's fun to do on the flight sim too. You zoom way out and you can see the whole airfield, and then you can see the area, the region, the state, you know. All of a sudden you're above the clouds and you're seeing half the country, and then you're seeing a globe. Alright. Now we're going to come down this little hill. I mean, this little thingy here is about the only thing we have to worry about. This little curve here is pretty sharp. I probably could have made it not quite as sharp. Alright, we're going to slow down a little bit for this. There we go. We should be good. That's not too sharp. No, that's not too bad. Alright. Well, it's not going up a hill or anything like that either, so it should be okay. Alright, we'll turn off the bell. Alright, we should be good to crank it up here. And then we need to come past that second. So we're going to go back to this. And we'll come past the second switch. Because that's the one that's going to bring us back that way. Alright. Yeah, that one there. Idiot approaching the intersection. Alright. There we go. Okay, so flip that switch, and then we should be good the rest of the way there. Alright. And I don't think any of these are super sharp anymore that we have to worry about. I think we're okay. I think this comes up and down a little bit, but it's not like a huge thing. Yeah, no, that's cool. All right. All right, we should be good to do this. See if we can bring up our speed a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. It's coming up. I was thinking we had to go all the way across the coal mine. We still do have to go all the way across the coal mine, but not from the thing. We have to go across from the smelter to the coal mine, which is even farther. Oh, man. A great time to be pitch black. Let's see, where are we on the map? So let's zoom in and make sure that we're not going to slam into something. We're going to do that. We're going to hit that one, because that one does need to be on the right. Okay. And then we'll switch that. Okay. Oh, that looks like it'll work. Do we need to come on the inside there? I think we might need to come on the inside there. Alright, let's go back there. I like that the train has a light. It's odd that the industry doesn't have a light. Huh. It's cool that the smoke is hitting the light, too. Alright. So we go like this. Do we need to go on the inside? I don't think it matters, but I think we will go on the inside anyway. So we're going to do this. We're gonna take a right. Okay. And we'll go like this. And then we're going this way. And we might as well just swap this one as long as we're here. Because that one time that it didn't activate, there was like 2 times early on, and I'm sure they fixed that because I've never seen it happen again, but when they first made those so you could run them over backwards, sometimes it would flake out, and it would, like, it would yeet your train when you went over it. It wouldn't be the first car, it would be like the second car that suddenly decided it was going to freak out or whatever. The engine would make a cross, and then everything else would, like, freak out. Okay, so this is where our cordwood needs to be. And we're going to go like this. Let's see if we can get our cordwood unloaded. There we go. All right. Yep. Okay. We're just going to leave the brake on for right now. There we go. Because it'll be easier. All right. There's 2. See, we're going to create a ton of beam. We need a ton of those, whatchamacallits. See, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we need a ton of the what are they called? Beams, rails, the rails and the raw steel. Remember the one you end up getting kind of shafted on that, on the amount you get. You don't get very much of it. Okay. This one. And we can hit that. There we go. What do we got? 3 left? Yeah. There we go. Almost there. And it's finally starting to pile up, or is it just... Did we finally fill it up? That means we either used up our raw iron or our output is. I think... Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell. I should have looked at the iron pile before we got there, huh? Alright. Let's get this last one. And we'll see what we've got on the map. Let's go like this. Nope, it's still filling up, so. Alright. Let's see what we've got on the map. Yeah, that's much better. Much better, and we still have some iron left. Awesome. Okay. And then we're going to need the goods out. So let's go like this. Which engine do we have over here? Because we're going to want to... Why does this look like it's a slow engine? Those are the hopper cars. Okay, no, those are the ones that we're bringing in. Okay, so we need basically stake cars and all that stuff. Cool. And then we're going to bring... We're going to load up... We need beams and rails. So we need beams from the sawmill. We have 24 beams. And what do we need? Oh, we did bring beams. Okay, so we need rails. And we should bring like 60 rails. Just, okay. All right, so how many... Let's check our cars. And how many rails. That is this one. Rails. It doesn't say how many rails. Okay. That's this one. How many rails can that fit? I'm going to have to figure that out. So we'll get... let's do this. We're going to find out how many rails this will take. These are the rails. I need to look at the label, not the thing. Okay. Is this going to fit? No. I found the one spot. It found the one spot where it can't. There we go. All right, let's try now. Let's see how many rails it'll hold, so we can figure out how many we need to get 60. And right, it's okay, out of 10. Okay, so we need 6 of those cars. That's not too bad. All right, we need 6 of those cars, and then we should be okay. We should be able to. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna order those cars, and we're gonna get an engine. And I'll have to look into which engine I want to get, which locomotive. And I think I'm gonna look into that and see which one is fast. So that's gonna be it for episode 11. Join me in episode 12. What we'll do is we're gonna get our 6 cars. We're gonna get our train set up. I'm gonna have to move this one out of the way, so I'm gonna have to move that one onto this track, and then we'll get our engine and we'll go head first that way. So yeah, that's gonna be it for episode 11. Join me in episode 12. We will get more. Where does it? Yeah. How many do we have? We need more iron, I think. But yeah, join me in episode 12. We'll get our coal hopefully going, and maybe we can even get our coal to somewhere. So join me in episode 12, and we will see you then. Later.